Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my YouTube journey, everything about YouTube, how I started YouTube, what motivated me to start YouTube. I just hope that this video is actually useful to any of you who are actually thinking of starting their YouTube channel, or you're just curious to know about YouTube. So how it began for me was actually in 2016. Prior to 2016, I had absolutely no idea about what YouTube was and how everything worked. So on October 24th, 2016, actually I created this channel just to be able to sign in so that I can comment or like somebody's video. That was it. The intention was never to actually create my own content because I was totally shy of the camera. Now what happened was, during that time I used to watch a lot of videos back to back. Something struck me and I thought maybe I can do it. Maybe I should give it a try just as a hobby. Because during those times the pressure of studies was so much that there was so much monotony around, and I just wanted to kind of break that. So I used to watch a couple of videos and I thought why not give it a try? It'll be a good hobby kind of a thing. I had no idea that it involved so much of work at that time, to be very honest. So the first video that I actually ever recorded was about my timetable and about the daily schedule. So I was just showing on the camera that this is my timetable and this is what I'm going to study and all of that. I was not in front of the camera, I was just showing my books. That was everything, and I just uploaded the video without thinking too much. There was no single view, I think, for the entire day, and then suddenly randomly a comment popped up. It said, "Hey, I really liked your video and can you do your notes ka video and how you take your notes for so and so classes and all of that." I was so scared. I panicked and was like, oh my god, somebody has watched the video. I don't know how they must have felt and all of those kind of things. And I started sweating and panting and all of that, and I deleted the video. At that time, I had absolutely no idea that you can actually make your videos private. I was totally stupid in this game. So that was my first video. Then again, I did a couple of more videos and then again I deleted it. The only reason why I deleted the videos was because I was so self-conscious. I was like, koi dekh lega to kya hoga mera? I will say that I've come a long way. I was very self-conscious when I was like on camera. I cannot even pose in front of the camera. I'm like so weird like that. So the first video that I did officially on my channel was on 9th of January. You guys know, on the 9th was my first video, and then I decided that this is it. I'm not going to delete it. This video will be there. That was the first time I actually took this firm decision about that single video of mine. It did not involve anything, but I would just add this little story that went into that video. So at that time, I had no idea about any kind of editing software, especially about the videos. I had no idea. So all that I did was I just mounted my camera on top of the books and I just recorded the video. I brought all my perfumes and I just recorded the video. Every time I would fumble and make a mistake, I would start that video all over again because I had no idea how to edit, and neither had I had any kind of editing software at that time. So I did that thrice, and in third time actually I succeeded in that video. So if you see that video, that is totally unedited. It is me talking the entire 17 minutes of time, and there are people talking outside, there are people going up and down the stairs. So everything you will hear, it is a totally unedited raw footage that you're seeing, and it went straight from my gallery to YouTube. I did not edit it at all. So that is my first story, but I had taken this firm decision that no matter what happens, I'm not going to delete it. So posting that first video was like such a kick for me. It was such a boost of confidence, and then I thought, oh, I can make these videos, and then I started making videos. So the entire of January 2017, I was very consistent. Then came February, March. So as months passed by, I started slacking a bit. In fact, I think April, May, June, I had no videos at all. I think in June, I had just one video up. So consistency was a factor because I was not really sure if I wanted to continue with it. Even guys, I'm still not sure if I want to continue with it. So a lot of people have asked you, what had driven you to start this YouTube? I don't know. I really don't know. I used to watch a lot of YouTubers from India abroad, but I cannot really blame them. They are not the entire reason why I am here on YouTube. It was like somebody was giving me a push that go do it, you can do it. I don't know. So when I did the video, I always used to ask my sister, I look so weird, I don't know if I can do it, I don't know if I can pull it off. And she said, don't worry, if you like doing it, go ahead and do it. And that's how, guys, I think I was just motivated. Every time I feel that I don't know if I'll be able to continue, and then the next minute I find myself filming a video. So that's how it happens with me on an everyday basis. Now, a lot of you actually ask me what camera I use, lighting, and all of those kind of things. Since I have just started YouTube, I mean, I kind of see myself as a beginner because I am not really such a big YouTuber. So basically, I have not invested into anything when it comes to YouTube, particularly for one reason, that I was not sure. If you ask me about my equipment and all, so I have my Moto G4 Plus camera, and that to the front camera that I use to film. So for the longest time, you will see me looking in the screen. So if I'm looking here, actually I'm looking at myself in the screen because I had no idea that I had to look here. That means on the lens. So that took a little bit of practice, and I just use front camera because my back camera heats up a lot. So as it heats up, it shuts on its own. So because I cannot see anywhere, I don't know if it is on or off, and I can go on doing the video. So that's the reason front camera is convenient for me, because there's a screen and I can always see that if it is recording or it is not recording. In the beginning, for lighting, so that is my camera. Recently somebody asked me that, do you use a mic? No, I do not have a mic either. I don't have a mic. I have nothing. I just have this camera, and whatever I say to this camera, and this pretty baby just records everything fine. So things are going absolutely fine for now. Talking about the lighting. So lighting is extremely important if you do not have any window that actually opens up into a bright sun. Unfortunately, in my house, I do not have a single window that opens up into bright sunlight. So I do not have access to the natural sunlight. Now what to do for that? So initially I used to just hang a bulb, so you can actually see the image of the bulb, and in front of the tube light I used to hang LED bulb, and that's how I used to film. I never cared about the quality. For some reason I always thought that your content, what you speak, what you convey is much more important than what you show. I was wrong. It's not like that. Actually the clarity of the video also matters a lot, as much as your content and whatever you're doing in the video. So I was not sure about that. So everything was like, my background was totally raw. I had my books and bedsheet and everything just in the background. Even now I don't have a made up background. It's just the fairy lights that I've done. But other than that, this is pretty a normal background which I actually use. I sit down here, I put my mug of coffee or tea, and I sit down here to read. So this is where I live. It is not a kind of a studio that I've created, or it is not a specific filming zone for myself where I do not do anything else other than filming. This is a place pretty much where I live apart from my bedroom. So that's it. So in the beginning it was like, I was talking about the lighting. So it was just this bulb. I had no investment, nothing. And I think for the longest time, I had no investment at all. Then when I started showing things, actually things used to get pretty saturated in the light. So I thought this is not going well. So one of my friends, one of my most dearest friends, my only best friend I have, he is an intelligent guy, and he designed me a soft box. So that is the box that I use at the moment. I will say this is not the best box in the world, but this is the best box for me, because in this lighting, everything comes across just as they are. Like for example, this green color, it is just exactly the color. What you are seeing is what I am seeing. So there is no difference at all. So you can actually see the exact true color. And I'm just so thankful to him for doing this, such a cute gesture for me. So it was a kind of a DIY thing which just happened, and I used that box for lighting. That's the only thing that I've done, and this fairy light, that is the investment that I've done, nothing else. So that was camera, that was lighting, and that was the thing. Coming to the background part, I'm not sure how important is background, because when it comes to talking chit chat personal videos, I feel a background which is like which you have a green screen and then you can just change it as you want it. I find that very artificial. I'll be very honest here. I just want to keep everything on YouTube very personal, because as we say, it's a family. So in family, there is no dikhava. This is how I live. Can you see that place? It's so messy over there. It is just like, it's just the way I live, guys. So I don't even purposely clean it for you guys. So many people say, at least clean your clutter. I say it's okay. They are my family. They understand. This is how we live when parents are not around. And I don't know, maybe someday I'll have a beautiful, posh, glossy background. I'm not really sure about that. But for now, I think I'm just dealing with it perfectly. Now that was the background part. So I always feel that genuinity and how you as a person are is very important, because personally I do not see this as a business. It is not my condition which I specifically create to show to my viewers. This is what my real life is. So this is what I will put across. That's what my belief is. People can have different opinions and I totally respect that, but this is what that works for me. And it is not for money that I do YouTube. YouTube is so much more than money to me. I don't know why, but I will tell you one thing very honestly to you guys, that every day when I do not post a video, I feel like this blankness, this emptiness. I feel something is missing, you know. I just do anything and I just always make sure that I film video. How I film videos is that whenever I sit down, I just film, I think 2 or 3 videos at the max, so that I have a little bit of a backup. So if in case I'm not able to film on a certain day or something goes wrong, at least I have a video to kind of give to you guys. So that's how I pretty much like to work. Now one of you actually DM'd me on my Instagram and asked me that how the subscriber things work. Is it very easy or is it difficult to gain views or subscribers and things like that? So I think I will be able to answer you this question, because I did not do anything to gain subscribers. In fact, I have my own personal Facebook, but I have never ever used it to promote my channel. I don't think I have ever kind of pulled a crowd from the community or the group that I was a part of, like Facebook or WhatsApp or your general friends or your neighbors. Nobody. I never ever promoted my channel anywhere. So whatever traffic or views that I'm getting are actually genuine, and who are probably clicking on my channel maybe just to watch or just to hate me, whatever is the reason. But those are my genuine views. They are not my viewers who are forced to watch my videos. So I have never promoted it, but I would always say that if you are on any social media, do promote your channel. Make sure that you pull subscribers. You should share your videos with your friends. I think that is a positive thing to do. I did not do it mainly because I had always this apprehension, log kya kahenge. That is also a very important thing, and I think a lot of us go through that what if I start a YouTube channel and my family is not happy about it, or what my friends will think, or how will I come across on the screen. There's so many apprehensions. So initially I had this problem as well. I thought, yaar, log kya kahenge, teachers ne dekh liya to, friends ne dekh liya to. Now I have come a long way. It doesn't really affect me that much, but it used to affect me. But you know, this light bulb went over me and I was like, why should I even care? The only people that I should be caring about is my family and my few close-knit friends. So my family was super supportive, but other than my family, I was thinking about everybody else who probably would not even have cared about my existence. So I thought then after a long time I realized that it's alright, it's okay. I'm not going to think about anybody, what people think about me. It is just not my business. I should always do my work and then leave everything in the hands of God. That's what I did. So that was my apprehensions. I had a lot of apprehensions, but I kind of grew out of it and I tried to make something out of it. This is definitely not my full-time profession. I'm not sure how long will I carry it forward. I'm not sure how consistent will I be in future on my channel. So I cannot really promise you anything, but at the moment I'm really enjoying it. So for all those of you who always constantly put across a lot of questions on my DM or email saying that you want to start a channel and if you are very eager but you do not know how to start. So starting is the toughest, but I think the most important step that you can take in this direction. The journey has been extremely rewarding. I have been very lucky to have such a cute bunch of you who are so adorable, who are so lovely, who are so positive. I always thought that the world is full of bad people, but it is not like that. The world is full of equally good people and we should always look at the positive side. That's what I always say. If you want to start your YouTube channel, don't worry about the hate. It's okay. You will get more love than hate. I promise you that. And you have to look at the love side than the hate side, because there are always two kinds of people. One will pull you down and the other will help you grow up. Always concentrate on the latter part and never concentrate on people who pull you down. So that's what I did. It took me a little bit of time, but it eventually comes with practice. Eventually you learn to ignore what is not good for you and eventually you learn to embrace what is good for you. So the entire 1 year of journey was like a little bit of a roller coaster. There was a lot of work. There has been a lot of sleepless nights that I have gone through, but they have been all worth it. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better 2017. It was the best year of my life. When I talk about YouTube, it was the best year of my life. I will not say I have 25,000 subscribers. I know for some people it is just a meager number of subscribers, but for me it is my world. You 26,000 of you are my world, and I just want to, you know, extend my arms, and I want to give each one of you such a big hug. I can't even tell you guys how so thankful I am, and every day I feel I have such a big family. I know so many of you by names now, and it cannot be a better feeling for a person who was always scared of making friends. So a lot of you, when you want to start a YouTube channel, I want to give a quick shout out to one of my subscribers. Her name is Priyanka Sharma. Priyanka, if you're watching this, I really love your work. She started her channel. She did email me, but before I could tell her anything, she said, I just wanted to start my YouTube channel, so I just started it. That's how you should be. If you want to film a video, go. What are you doing here? Exit out of YouTube, go film your video, upload your video, and just keep doing your work. Do not even see how many subscribers are there, how many people are watching it. It does not matter. Eventually, what matters is your work. Things will follow. I promise you, everything will follow. Just be honest in your work. Also, there are a lot of questions regarding the YouTube money and earning. So initially, there will be no earning. I will not lie to you guys. It doesn't work like that you start and you get 10,000 subscribers and you'll earn money. When I started, there was no limit on the number of views for monetization, so my videos just started getting monetized the minute I posted them. But now you actually have to have 10,000 views on your channel for YouTube to review your channel first and then to monetize it. So there is a little bit of restriction there, but then that should not deter you to follow whatever you want to. If you think YouTube is what you want to follow, you should go for it. In fact, guys, this is for somebody their full-time careers. This is their job. This is how they earn their living. So it is not a bad job at all, because I think in this job you are your own boss, and that is the best thing that I like about being on YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm going to be a full-time YouTuber anytime soon, but the thing is that I enjoy this workspace that I have, that I can enjoy working at my own pace and being comfortable, working the way I like to. There's no pressure, and these are the things that I really appreciate about being on YouTube, about taking YouTube as a job. I'm talking about it as a job because I do get paid every month. YouTube definitely pays me on the 21st or the 22nd of every month, because I'm not allowed to tell you guys the exact figure, but then yes, YouTube does pay an amount that I can lead my life comfortably. So that's how it works. There are a lot of sponsorships as well, and if you go on doing sponsorships, the money and all, everything increases eventually. But I'll admit here on this platform that in this 21 videos that I've done, there is not a single video that is sponsored, and I don't see sponsored videos to be bad or anything negative about it, because you are working for your video, you are promoting a company, and if you're doing it in a fair way, by that I mean if you're just telling the truth to somebody, if you're being honest, if you're putting your hard work, you should be paid for it, isn't it? So it is not a bad thing. You should never look at sponsored videos with any kind of a different eye or with any kind of prejudice, because we really work hard. YouTube is definitely a platform where you have to give your heart and soul to it. My only slight tip for the beginners would be that if you want to start your channel, do not worry about the number of views or the number of subscribers or when you're going to grow. Just first start putting YouTube videos. See that if you want to do it, because the first 2-3 videos, there will be adrenaline rush. You will be like doing the videos because there is this, you know, a rush of things that you are doing it because it's kind of new to you. But the real test is when you survive that phase, when there is nothing coming out of it. I don't know if you understand it. Sometimes there will be no growth. There's nobody subscribing you. There are no number of views. There is no money that you're earning. The real test is then that whether you will be putting up your content even in that bad phase or not. So that is the real test, and if you pass that test, I promise you everything is beautiful after that. So you have to be consistent. You have to tell your subscribers that I'm putting videos every day or every other day or every week or every month, whatever is your schedule and whatever you're comfortable with. Coming to the content part, so content is something that we cannot really ape. If I say that I can be like Bibika Vine and his vines work a lot and he gets millions and millions of views within a couple of hours, It's not going to work with me because I'm not as gifted as him. In his sphere, he's the best, and that's what works best for him. For me, this is my platform, this is my area, my niche, and this is what I like to work. So you have to find out your strength. If you have to find out what works best for you, what you are most comfortable at, and then that will decide your content. And that also takes a lot of time. I think it is easier for me to say that look for your strength. It eventually comes with a lot of hit and trial. I still do not know what my strength is on YouTube. That's why I post a lot of random videos. My videos are a bunch of this cocktail where I have fashion, clothes, makeup, food, everything put into one basket. But otherwise, because I don't know what is my strength, I'm not sure. So maybe with this hit and trial, I eventually will find out what I'm best at, and then I will start making videos on that single content only. But it also comes with a bit of effort, but that doesn't mean that till the time you don't identify your strength, you will not work. You have to keep on working. So guys, if you are looking to start your YouTube channel, it's all my heartiest wishes to you guys. I'm always open to questions. I always reply to my comments, my emails, my DMs. So make sure just you add hashtag #AskSana so that it is easier for me to locate your questions so that I can answer them, because I would love to answer them for you guys. And I'm not sure if I've been everywhere, if I've been of any help to you guys. But the only thing that I will say is, if you are starting your YouTube channel, do it right now. Do not overthink, because when we tend to overthink, we end up not doing that thing. So do not overthink. Just film your video with whatever you have. You have a camera with 2 megapixel. It's okay. Go ahead, do it. It's all right. It doesn't matter. At least you're brave enough to put your content before the world. That is, I think, the biggest step that you can take for yourself, is do it now with whatever you have, whatever lighting you have, whatever anything you have. It does not matter at all. Just be yourself, go for it, and if you're passionate about it, you will definitely carve your own path. And I will assure you that if you are consistent with your work, not only will you gain a lot of subscribers and a lot of love, but you will get so much of confidence, and the reward will be that satisfaction that you will get with all the hard work that you put. I really hope this video was not everywhere, and I really hope that this video is actually useful for any one of you. I will be more than happy if any one of you actually benefits from this video. Do let me know your questions if you have any. I might do a YouTube Q&A. I would love to do a YouTube Q&A so that I can be a little bit more specific towards your questions and towards your doubt areas. Again, I would stress that please add hashtag #AskSana so it is easier for me to locate your questions. So that was everything in this video of mine, guys. Do let me know if it was useful by hitting that like button, and also make sure that you're subscribed to my channel for more such videos, and hit that bell button as well, because then that way you'll get the notification. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. So I'm going to see you in my next video very soon. Till then, you take care of yourself, guys, and I love you very much. Bye.